Hi guys, today I'm going to show you an Aussie classic, the yo-yo or the melting moment. Different name, same thing. Either way, it's a delicious biscuit, or cookie if you're American. Either way, it's a delicious kind of shortbread style biscuit, and it's two sandwiched together filled with buttercream. Quite often it's filled in the middle with jam or something else. I'm going to show you a delicious passion fruit version using the passion fruit curd we made earlier on in the week. All you're going to need for the biscuits is some unsalted butter at room temperature, some plain flour, some icing sugar, a little bit of salt, and then the key ingredient is custard powder. Now I know you can't get this everywhere in the world, so the good thing is if you can't get hold of it, you can also use corn flour. The only difference is this has a little bit of a yellow tinge to it, and it gives these biscuits a really golden colour, so you just won't have that quite the same way. All we're going to do is take our butter, add that to our mixer, and you can do this with a hand mixer or even with a wooden spoon. It's very, very straightforward. And then add our icing sugar. And we're just going to mix that together for a minute or two just until it's smooth and combined. So just scrape down just to make sure it's all fully combined. And then we're going to add our custard powder and our flour along with a little bit of salt. Just mix those together and then just add this to the bowl and just mix it very briefly just until it comes together as a shortbread style dough. Once you've made the dough, you're going to roll it into balls. They need to be about tablespoon sized, or if you're like me and you're a little bit annoying, you can weigh them, and they're about 20 grams each, and this way you'll get 28 individual cookies, which make 14 sandwich cookies. So all you're going to do is roll them into nice round ball shapes and then just pop them on a baking tray just a couple of centimetres, a couple of inches apart from each other. So once all our cookies are nicely rolled out, we need to do the characteristic markings on the back of the cookie. And that's just using a fork. All we're going to do is coat the fork in a little bit of flour, tapping off the excess, and then just press onto the back of the cookie. And every time just dip it back into flour, and that just means the fork doesn't stick to the cookie. The biscuits can now go into the oven for about 20-25 minutes, just until they're starting to turn golden around the outside. So now that the biscuits are in the oven, we can make our buttercream filling. It's really, really simple. We just need some unsalted butter, some icing sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And then we're going to fill the middle of the cookies with some homemade passion fruit curd. And the recipe for that you can find by looking at my last video. So all we're going to do is take our butter, which is nice and soft, add that to the mixer, along with our icing sugar, and about a teaspoon or so of vanilla extract. And then just turn it on nice and slow to start with, so we don't get icing sugar everywhere. And then once it's combined, we can whack it up until it's really light and fluffy. Okay, now what we're going to do is just pop it into a disposable piping bag that's been fitted with a really small tip. Just fold the bag over and then just scrape the buttercream into it. If you just want to use buttercream on its own as a filling, you don't need to use the piping bag, you can just spoon the buttercream between the two biscuits. So once our biscuits are cooled, what we've done is just taken some of the buttercream and we pipe that around the outside of the cookie like that, and then take a small spoonful of the curd and just scoop that into the middle like that. And then all we do is take each cookie and pair them off together like that, just push until the buttercream reaches the edge. And that's how you make the Aussie classic, the melting moment. Absolutely delicious, a really kind of crumbly shortbread-like biscuit with a really creamy buttercream and then that delicious passion fruit in the middle, just wonderful. For more recipes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below if there's anything else you'd like to see.